they really can sing. Lisa Gibbons got an exclusive look, and the question is, can they really sing? Did they really sing live?
All answers coming soon. Thanks, Mary. All right, the big to-do began last week when the New Kids' former music director claimed the group does very little actual singing, but gets lots of help from computer enhancement. There was a lot on the line last night, and we arrived early for rehearsals to find out how the New Kids were handling all the pressure.
After you see us, you can say whatever you want, but just see us. Come see us and see for yourself.
That's just what I did. As the New Kids readied for their moment of truth, I watched a rehearsal these pop sensations took very seriously.
Can they hear me in the audio room?
You gotta work.
Yeah.
I just gotta tighten
Timing, yeah.
Can we do one more time?
I still feel like it'd be louder.
The group told me this performance is important to silence lip-syncing charges once and for all.
We're not saying we're the greatest singers in the world. We've never said that, and nobody's ever said that about us. You know what I mean? We're just going on the show to show that we do sing, and we do sing on our records, and we do sing live.
Are your feelings hurt about it?
You struggle so hard to get to the top, and once you get to the top, everybody's going to take blows and try to get you out of that position. And if you dwell on things like that, you know, it's just going to drive you crazy.
While the kids made last-minute changes, anxious fans who camped out all day finally made their way into the studio.
New Kids on the block!
With a medley of songs that started with a dig at their ex-musical director, the kids took over the crowd. To make sure they were really legit, Arsenio monitored backstage from the audio booth.
Get the Memorex people in here. This is live.
Never ever leave me, girl. Promise your love to me forever.
They even sang a cappella, hoping to prove the man who said they couldn't sing is lying. Is this going to put the issue to rest finally?
Who knows?
Some people are still going to think we lip sync, but we know, and we can look in the mirror and say, yo, you know, we're doing the right thing, we did the right thing, and we sing 100% live.
And there was never any doubt from the New Kids fans.
They're singing! Definitely singing!
They were definitely singing. One of them had this real bad note. It was awful. He hit this one real high-pitched sound. Jack, that was real.
Well, after the show last night, New Kids on the Block had a lot of flying to look forward to. They're headed back to Australia. They're going to pick up their interrupted world tour, and this story continues.
Well, it certainly does, Lisa. Literally 6 million people watched that performance last night on the Arsenio Hall show, but no viewer was more avid than Gregory McPherson. He's the man who triggered the whole controversy in the first place.
Ladies and gentlemen, singing live.
New Kids on the block!
Former New Kids musical director Gregory McPherson says the group did sing live in some of their lead vocals last night, but he claims other sections were not live and may not have been the New Kids at all.
There's something going on with their vocals. Either somebody singing along with them, or there's something going on in the studio.
McPherson has filed a $21 million lawsuit seeking credit and compensation for his work with the New Kids. He also claims New Kids creator Maurice Starr is the real voice of the group, a charge Starr has denied. But McPherson says last night's performance doesn't clear up the issue.
My contention still is that, you know, all of the vocals are not live. You know, especially a lot of the lead vocals.
But pop music critic Wayne Robbins doesn't agree. He says even if the New Kids' vocals were enhanced last night, they clearly belong to the group.
The issue is, did these guys sing it? I believe they probably did, because this lead singing isn't good enough to sustain, you know, cheating.
Well, John, you're really the expert. If they were enhanced, because you know about all this electronic gear, what could they use to enhance the vocals?
There's a device called a harmonizer that they could have attached to their voices, which would make it a little bit thicker singing live, but it doesn't make them sing in tune. So McPherson's out of line when he's commenting on that part of it. And you can't hide on Arsenio's show, maybe on other shows, but not on that one.
You know, there are 5 kids who sing and dance. They don't drink. They don't do drugs. Let's leave them alone.
I'll agree with that. Thank you.
On our Inside Story tomorrow.